Auzu billahi minesh-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Tato bacho part is the Tempest-II pormo. Az karo is duyim part Tempest-II start the Tempest and William Shakespeare and ye drama likhmut chh play likhmut chh az karo is imuk duyim part te start. Duyim part start karna bro karo is god recapitulate pat kya hch is godnikis parts mas kya pur is godnikis parts mas pur is कि अकिस लोनली आइलैंड्स में जी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स रोजान बेमन ज मोहनी जी ह्यूमन बीइंग्स कुछ मोल तो बे कोर मोलिस नाव प्रॉस्पेरो कोर नाव मिरिंडा बेमन मोहनी अख आसान तो क्या याश में थोमुत असल पे लिखित तस नाव कैलिबन कैलिबन इंसान शक्ल मगर कह सह गाड़ हज शक्ल बे स्पिरिट रूह अख जन अकिस कुलिस मज बंद थावना आमुत कुलिस मज कम बंद थमुत एक डन बंद थोमुत डन नाव साइकोरैक्स तो इथे पे दलील पकान ब्रोकन तो यह प्रॉस्पेरो यह जबरदस्त अमिस जबरदस्त होल्ड मैजिक वैजिक करान बेस पर्नुक जबरदस्त शौक यह ड्यूक ऑफ मिलान मगर अनफॉर्चुनेटली यमो पन्निस बॉयस कर्मुत हवाल रियासत तो बोय आव लालच मज तम सुन मुल्क बदर कर पन बोय प्रॉस्पेरो मगर अमिस मोहनू तस नाव गंजालो मोहनू सह अमिस प्रॉस्पेरो लॉयल तम था अमिस किताब फुड वुड गुजा वुजा पलो थनिस अत जहाज मज चूंकि हवा आव अहंदिस हकस मज अहंदिस फेवरस मज हवाहन वातन अकिस आइलैंडस मज ये जन इमन समखे कोर रिलीज पाइन ट्री मज इथे पे दलील ब्रोकन एक दह मिरिंडा वुचान दार किन तत वुचन जहाज अत समंदरस मज सैलाब के जदस मज आमुत तत क्या पत सो गसान मलिस दस अगर हसा यह सैलाब ऐ ओनमुत क्या प्रॉस्पेरो यह सैलाब वजमुल गगराय करना कस एरिया दोनस बचाव क्या क्रैक तत सेलर्स करान तम जबरदस्त दिलस गसान अमिस तर तो मल वोनस यह सैलाबस ऐ खतर आनोमुत ऐ क्या पता कुछ ऐ पता कह पे तस पन दलील वन बस ड्यूक ऑफ मिलान पतस पे बोय मे तम हसा कर मे सत गदारी बस क्या नाव गंजालो क्या ना गंजालो ना तस ना एंटोनियो अम सस बस नाव एंटोनियो तो क्या वन एंटोनियो अम सस बस नाव तो तम हसा कर मे सत गदारी मेनिस दुश्मन सत हसा कोर तम प्लाट किंग ऑफ नेपल्स तम तस सत हसा कोर प्लाट मे खिलाफ डिथ्रोन करने बापत बह तो इसलिए हसा वोतस बह पे बे पन्ने जाय यथ आइलैंडस मज तो वुकस जहाज अम सन खुदा सबन मीन दुश्मन यथ जहाजस मज योर मे निश बह हसा हाव ऐ मतलब इथे पे तम इथे पे वोन अमिस तथ हसा वुचक आज गोडनिक फिर मे बगैर कह ह्यूमन फेस मिरिंडा यमो सिर्फ अकुई ह्यूमन फेस वुचमुत सह पन्निस मल सुन वुचमुत वो ब्रोकन परो क्या करो Remaining invisible, Ariel sang a beautiful song and led Ferdinand to the place where Prospero and Miranda were. The remaining invisible, Ariel sang a beautiful song and led Ferdinand to a place where Prospero and Miranda were. The पन पान मिस्टर इंडिया ना तो गब गसान सह इथे पे एरियल ते गब गसान मगर खूबसूरत बात वन तो यह अमिस फर्नांडिस कोत कुन निवान अत महलस कुन ये जन प्रॉस्पेरो तो मिरिंडा What is that, father? asked Miranda in wonder when she saw Ferdinand at a distance. तो दूर वुच ब्याक इंसान पकान तो माला यह क्या यह कुस यह हैरान क्या अमिस मलिस बगैर कह योत अमिस पन्निस मलिस बगैर योत कह Is it a spirit? यह रूह Is it a spirit? It has noble and beautiful appearance. यह कोता खुशवन यह बासान noble शरीफ इंसान बासान Miranda, as you know, had not known what a young man looked like. Moreover, as you know, pata lokut insan kota खूबसूरत moreover बे वन तक तवै बासान यह दुनिया सारो मज खूबसूरत इंसान अम खुद खूबसूरत तो नोबल इंसान Which Fernandus Banana Bia characterized Kus Banya Fernandant. Which Prince China King's son, Ikasun son, Kimson son, Antonio's son. Whatever Fernand Casun son, Antonio's son. You was now Wada Tawa at Moon Mool for Sulab Zadas Mashai, Tatrafigri, the person Chasani. Where he had just heard Ariel's strong sounding song. Fernand thought that she was the goddess of this island of wonders, where he had just heard Ariel's strong sounding song. Fernand and Wushia, Kuswishan, Miranda M. Dopia, such a goddess of this island, which the Pidi Chim island, Jim Island is Mulik Chi, which it was Zabardasti birth Bozmut Os. He fell on his knees. The Piopan and Quatan plat. He bowed down. He bowed down and began to speak to her as goddess. The you look this word Zantishu goddess. Kus Zantishu Bhagavan Kosher Poetan. One was Miranda Chazan Bhagavan. You can imagine his surprise when he heard her say sweetly in his language, "Sir, I am no goddess but a simple girl." Pachim Spanish language ones one I say Banas is just goddess ke. You can imagine his surprise when he heard her say sweetly in his language, "Sir, I am no goddess but a simple girl." Which I just समझो तो ये paragraph करमो बताए बे असल पॉइंट understand तो which जो ये paragraph क्या है पगा है कि paragraph तो है पगा exams में ये तथ आशो पत writing work है तथ में ना तथ में आशो तो question दे तथ में आशो synonym antonym तो दे तथ में आशो तो sentence making तो वो समझ में नहीं होगा bro. Fernand was a handsome young man. Chunki Badshah sun bacho jeans asan khushwuni ase seeing Miranda, Fernand thought that she was the goddess of the island of wonders, where he had just heard Ariel's strong sounding song. He fell on his knees and began to speak to her as a god, as to a goddess. You can imagine his surprise when he heard her say sweetly in his own language, "Sir, I am no goddess but a simple girl." But a simple girl. Which cashes one. The Fernand him song what the Fernand God which Miranda and hope that's by Ajib. The Fernand and the Sochi Yasash Yim Islandish Mulikish, but Yasash Yim Islandish Badshah. So Jika is broken quite and pet. Cas broken Miranda. If poetan she is Katwana Zantish, Kara goddess, Kat goddess Mano is Bhagwan, Durga Mat March Asa. I put by saying, goddess is. You just want to order, this isn't goddess. Bass is just a birds. Bass is just a simple girl. Simple girl. Cassan Zabuin Manchwana aims. As a Zabuin Manchu Katkara, use Zaban Zan Fernand and Bolan. Oh, actually, MK, Akui Khadan, they are cousins. If we in longer run say they are cousins. The Etpuchi Pakamo Dilian, the drama Paka, Brum. Prospero was very happy that the two people had fallen in love with each other at first sight. Then Prospero was quash. Love at first sight has both had fallen in love with each other. Both loved each other. Love at first sight. Love at first. Mold go you should quash कि मैं कोई ऐसा मोहब्बत कोई इंसान से. But in order to test Fernand's love, Prospero pretended to think that young man was a sipai. In order to check the loyalty of his future son-in-law or his prospective son-in-law. But in order to test Fernand's love, Prospero pretended to think that the young man was a sipai. Pretend कि यह young man Fernand using own जादू के जरिए और Ariel से मदद से यह सिपाही यह जासूस Come along, young man, he said roughly, but खतरनाक रफ तरीक़े में. But rude तरीक़े में roughly go rude ये तो go roughly rude तरीक़े में ये पास तो वत्स पाक्स में से ना ये तो ऐसे कुछ साथन वनान च आइडेंटिटी कार्ड दिखाओ चाहे क्या ना चलो सीधा चलो लाइन में चलो जना इतने पैटर्न come along, young man, he said roughly, you are a sipai who has come to steal this island from me. Sasa chuk ak jasus ak sasa chuk yasan island yus zan be malik chu yus su minish qabza yasan karun sasa chu matlab kashir pain qabza panis tahwilas maz yasan nyun. Ferdinand tried to resist. The Ferdinand could resist and drew his sword like upon tarwal kan, but waving his magic wand, Prospero fixed him to the spot by the power of his magic. Now, tarwal kan him kar pani magic wave him is going best lecture says when I listen mother will to as you like it a statue, but best at a point, but it's a game is at a point where statue he's been at goose Ferdinand by a statue. Kim said it Prospero himself magical wand kya him kya kaje talwar, but waving man Miranda hung upon her father and pleaded for Ferdinand. The Miranda and Cor emis Mule Zarpar, Cornlins at Dumse Imatown at Surtas Mas, King at a poet and Zanos Mumki Gudia, that was a statue is Mujasma accused Banu in Miscas Ferdinand. Kim Satan, Pani Jadu ke power, sir, Pani magical wand, sir, Kes Imkaje Talwar Panumpan Kya Karne, defend Karna Khatar Kim. Please do not treat him like that, father. He cannot be a sipai. He does not look like one. That's him. एक inverted का मेरे बाप समकारी की मैं मालियात समकारी की यह जो शुक्र असल चल good looking man च यह ना है कि जासूस ऐसे की यूज़ ऐसे निश्चय सोनी island नहीं बोलचना silence said Prospero सबकार silence are you trying to teach me such कमेश ना कुछ मना चुस Mol vanach query such kameshnawa Sopkar, huh? Are you trying to teach me? Perhaps you think he is the most beautiful person on the earth. Khabar se kya basan she says she basan the most beautiful person on the earth because you have seen only Caliban and me. That's she tawai basan most beautiful person on the earth because you have only seen two human beings. That is me and Caliban. Caliban was not a human being. Caliban was more resembling like a fish. Compared to Caliban, he seems handsome, but compared to other men, he is Caliban. That is, अगर इस बाकियन मोहनन सहित इस तशबीह दिमो तेल से कुन मज मुजरा इससे भी बहुत खूबसूरत आदमी दुनिया में है अगर वो Caliban सहित करो तशबीह क्या जैसे Caliban is then you will think he is handsome because you have seen only the Caliban throughout these years. If you will compare Ferdinand to other men of the world, he is mere an ordinary man who is Caliban in front of them. Then my desire are most humble, replied me, I do not wish to see a handsome person. As tell us me मेरी यही ख्वाहिश है कि मैं इससे हैंडसम आदमी को न दे handsome person मैं सब कहना एमसन खुद खूबसूरत इंसान वुचो कि because why because she had fallen in love at first sight with Ferdinand आज गो मैंने गोब्रो यूतुई इंशाअल्लाह जिंदगी रोज सुबह करो बे मुलाकात पनुन पान अजो अदकरे अजो बेवा आज जबरदस्त फालियामत 458 केश कश्मीरस में बेजो पबजी कमाई गंदा ज्यादा मतलब बुशस वुचान ये ऑनलाइन क्लास दिवान छ अतसान जो आमस या त्रेवी आमस मतलब गो तो माल आसा फोन दितम दयो त्रेवी माल वनुख तमे म पत छु आसा तो मेनो गोब्रो पबजी गंदा तत बाकी वसलाम खुदा सब थैनो वार त कार